Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inshallah, in this lesson, we will be going through the text and analysis of Act 4, Scene 1. And let us begin with the first scene of Act. Enter Caesar, Agrippa, and Maecenas with his army, and Caesar is reading a letter. He calls me boy. Obviously, this letter has come from Antony. And he says he calls him boy, Antony is calling me a boy, and child as he had power to beat me out of it, and he is taunting me as if he had the power to beat me, to beat my forces out of Egypt. By messenger he has whipped with rods, he has whipped by messenger with rods, and dares me to personal combat, and he is challenging me to personal combat. Who? Caesar to Antony. He is trying to suggest in pride that he is asking a challenge, a duel between Caesar and Antony. Let the old ruffian know I have many other ways to die. Let the old scoundrel who has dared to challenge me for a personal duel, let me tell him that I have many other ways to die. Meantime, laugh at his challenge. Meantime, Mr. Maecenas, you must send him a letter, a response, and laughing at his challenge. Cannot? Therefore, you must send him a mocking reply, a reply in which you would be or you should be mocking him. Okay. Maecenas, Caesar must think. Caesar, you must think. When one so great begins to when such a great person begins to rage, when he is so angry, he is hunted even to heaven. That angry person who is so great, that person must be hunted down until his complete collapse. Give him no breath, give him no room to breathe, no time to regroup, but now make food of his distraction, but now immediately, promptly use his anger to your advantage because he's distracted because of his anger. Never anger made good guard for itself. An angry man never takes proper precautions for himself. Caesar, let our best heads know that tomorrow, the last of many battles, we meet to fight. Let our best and the wisest of officers know, inform them that tomorrow we'll be going in battle with Antony, and this is going to be the last of many of the battles we have fought. Within our files, there are of those that serve Mark Antony, and within our army, there are those people also who previously served Mark Antony, but late, but a short time ago, enough to fetch him in. Okay, na? यानी कि a short time ago, we have a few soldiers in our army who used to fight for Antony, but late a short time ago. Enough to fetch him in. Those small number of soldiers who are now on our side, even those soldiers would be enough to capture it. See it then, see that it happens, and seize the army. We have store to do it. We have enough food for this. Okay, we have enough food in our store to have a plentiful feast for the army, and they have earned the waste. It is very obvious by winning was they have earned the waste of resources. Poor acting. So throughout this act, this scene, we can see the pride of Octavius over here. So Octavius discards the idea of playing into Antony's hand by dueling him personally, and he's preferring to form his own plan to defeat Antony in battle, and that was the right strategy. So the theme would be strategy, manipulation, and power. With this, we move on to the second scene of Act 4. Enter Antony, Cleopatra, Barbar's charming Iris. So, Antony, he will not fight with me, Domitius. Domitius is the another name for Enobarbus. He doesn't want to fight with me, Domitius. Enobarbus, no. Why should he not? Why would he want to? He thinks being 20 times of better fortune because he thinks that he is in 20 times better position than yours. He is 20 men to 1. His forces outnumber you 20 to 1. Okay? Then in this kind of a scenario, when he is full of advantage, why would he waste his time and energy in a personal duel? Antony, tomorrow, soldier, by sea and land I will fight. So we have seen over here a newly built courage in Antony in the recent time. So tomorrow, let us fight, and we'll be fighting by sea and land. Or I will live or bathe my dying honor in the blood shall make it live again. Okay, either after that battle I'll be alive, or I will bathe in my dying honor in the blood shall make it live again. यानी कि either I will be alive or I will die in my own blood. And dying in my own blood, it is going to make me honorable again. Woo it, thou fight well. Okay, na? Woo it to me. Will you fight well tomorrow? Will you fight bravely tomorrow? Babas, I'll strike and cry, take all. I will strike and cry, and I will say that winner takes all. So, Babas delivers Octavius's message, and Antony regains his traditionally masculine bravery. He ironically thanks Babas for his steadfast loyalty, unaware that Babas has already decided to betray him for Octavius. So, the theme over here would be honor, loyalty, and betrayal. Let us move forward. Antony, well said. Come on. Call forth my household servants. Entry three or four servants. Let's tonight be bounteous at our meal. Let's tonight be bounteous, be generous at our meal. Give me your hand. He's asking the hands for his hand of his servers or servants. Give me your hand. Thou hast been rightly honest. You have been very honest to me. And then he goes on to the other servant, holds his hand, and does the same thing. So has you, thou, and thou, and thou. So he is personally thanking all the servants over there. You served me well, and kings have been your fellows, and you have served me well, and kings have been your fellows. Yani ke you have served other kings as well, you have served me as well, and when you have been fellows of different kings, in those times also you have served me. Cleopatra, aside to Enobarbus when nobody can. What means this? What is he trying to do? Why is he acting like this? Enobarbus, aside to Cleopatra. It is one of those odd tricks which sorrow shoots out of the mind. You know? It is one of those tricks which show that he is upset. Okay? Antony, to another servitor, and thou art honest too. I wish I could be made so many men. I wish that I could be divided in so many men like you, and all of you clapped up together in an entity. And on the other hand, all of you would have combined together in a single entity so that I might do you service, so that I could do you service so good as you have. That in this scenario, would have also been able to do service to you. All the gods forbid. नहीं sir, आप कैसी बात कर रहे हैं? Why would you be serving us? And you, well, my good fellows, wait on me tonight. Okay ना? Serve me for the last time tonight. यानी कि दो मीनिंग है इसके have dinner with me tonight. Okay, या फिर serve me for the last time tonight. Scan not my cups. Do not pour insufficiently in my cup, and make as much of me as when mine empire was your fellow too. And do not treat me as reverently, as respectfully as when mine emperor was your fellow too. Okay, as when mine emperor was also my servant like. Do not treat me when my empire was quite strong and that empire was my servant as you are my servant. यानी कि do not treat me respectfully the way a servant respects. So, यानी कि do not act like servants today. Okay. So according to monarchy, this is against the protocols of a king. That's why Barbas and Cleopatra are worried about what he's doing. They are shocked. They're amazed of what he's doing. That's why Cleopatra is asking, what does he mean? What is he up to? Why is he acting like this? And suffered my command and obeyed my command. Do not act like those who used to obey my command. Yani कि in this feast and this dinner, we will all be the same. What mean you, sir? Okay, Cleopatra is saying, what does he mean? To make his followers brave. And Obaba's replies, he only wants his followers to cry for him. That's all he wants. So he's trying to suggest to Cleopatra that not only you are dramatic, Antony can also be dramatic. Antony, tend me tonight, serve me tonight. Maybe it is the period of your duty, maybe it is the last time of your duty in which you are serving. Right? Happily, you shall not see me more. Perhaps you might not see me anymore from tomorrow. Or if, even if you do, a mangled shadow, then only you might see a disfigured shadow. Yani कि you might only be able to see me in the form of a ghost. So he himself is not sure that what is going to be the outcome of the war the next day. Perchance tomorrow you will serve another master, and it is a complete possibility that I might be defeated tomorrow, and perhaps you'll be serving another master tomorrow. I look on you as one that takes his leave. You know, I look on you as if I was saying goodbye. Okay, consider this my last final goodbye to you. Mine honest friends. I turn you not away, but like a master married to your good service, stay till then. I'm not turning you away, but like a master who is married to his faithful service, like a married person who is faithful to his wife, in the same manner, I am also like a master who is faithful to your service, and I will stay with you till my death. Send me tonight 2 hours. Okay, na? Serve me for 2 hours tonight. I ask no more. And the gods yield you for it, and may the gods bless you for it. Babas, what mean you, sir, to give them this discomfort? And why are you giving them this kind of discomfort by saying such things to them? Okay, that it might be your last time having dinner with them. Look, they are all weeping, and I am an ass and opinionite. And look at me, I am also an ass. Yani कि I am also a fool person. Why? Because I have also started crying. Yani कि is trying to suggest that I am not man, I am a man, but if I am crying, so I would become an ass because I am crying because men are not supposed to cry. For shame, transform us not to women. खुदा का वास्ता है, do not transform us into emotional women. Antony, ho. Now the witch take me if I meant this. Okay, now curse me if I had actually meant to make you all emotional. Grace grow where those drops fall. Yani कि may the God bless the men for weeping who are weeping. May the God bless them all. My hearty friend, my best friends, my closest friends. You take me in two dolorous sense. Yani कि you take me in two sorrowful sense. I am not sorrowful. You are taking me as if I am saying all this in a sorrowful sense. For I spake to you for your comfort, because I actually spoke to you to comfort you. Did desire you to burn this night with torches, and I asked you to keep the night bright today by burning torches. Know my heart, know my friends. I hope well for tomorrow, and will lead you where rather I'll expect victorious life. And I will only lead you when I will expect a victory out of it, than death in an honor, rather than death in honor. Yani कि if I will, here it shows the confidence of Antony that I won't lead you to a war until I'm sure that we would be victorious, rather than if we're going to be. I think if I believe that we'll be defeated in the battle, I won't take you to that battle. Let's to supper come and drown consideration and drink away our cage and problems. Okay, so Anthony seems unable to take even one night away from his decadent lifestyle, even on the eve of a crucial fight. Babas again reinforces the stereotypical idea of trying as being unmanly, but it is ironically a woman, Cleopatra, who is in some ways the bravest character in the play, which we will find out later on. The themes would be love, pleasure, and decadence, and gender roles. With these two scenes end, and inshallah, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask.